Yeehaw! Welcome to the stream. How's it going, guys? Welcome in, Desolate Akuma. Alright, it's time for something different. We just finished a game recently, and yeah, I didn't really have too much in mind. This has kind of been one on my to-do list for a minute now, but we're going to do Ghost in the Shell on the PlayStation 1.
Definitely in the bay proximity. They're tracking.
What's going on? We'll see if the intro plays. I remember the intro to this having like a unique hand-drawn animation element to it.
Roger. The warehouse doors are secure.
I don't think this is it though. I don't know what this is. This might be a preview for like a level or something.
Almost won't be able to break through it.
What is this? Did the game start? I pressed start. Oh, I think the game started. I didn't want to start the game yet. Hold on a second. Hold on. Also, how do I select quit? Oh, I guess it's start. Okay. That's weird. It doesn't use any of the face buttons. Very, very strange. But yeah, this is a game I've had for a while now. I remember picking this up at my local game store, my brick and mortar game store, Gamers Anonymous. God, I want to say among one of the first years when I found them, which probably puts it at maybe roughly about 10 years ago or something like that. So I've had it a while. I've even actually streamed it for like I think the week I got it, I popped it in and I streamed it for just like a bit just to check it out and make sure that the disc worked, because sometimes I do things like that, but I don't have that recording anymore. I don't know how far I got. I played a little bit of it on my own time, but I did not get very far. So this is something I've kind of wanted to do for a minute, and I was a bit at a loss for what exactly I wanted to play today, so I figured we might as well take a look at this, see what was up. We are not going to do song requests for this portion. If we end up doing multiple games, I'm not going to do it for Ghost in the Shell. I've heard the soundtrack is decent, so I'm going to kind of take a listen to it. God, look at that rascally little guy scrambling around. Give me a slight opportunity to do some checks here, make sure that the volume was good across the board and everything was capturing correctly. Some provocative shots of the Major there, my goodness. Okay, let's take a look at the options and see what we got. Key config, sound config, screen config, movie config, what the hell? Movie on or off? I guess on. I think I'd probably like to take a look at the movies. Mission config, what the hell? I would assume, yeah. I don't even know what that means. Alright. What's key config? Triangle, no use. Shoot is square. Circle, use grenade. X is jump. You can slide to the right and you can slide to the left. With the both R1 and R2. Wow, okay. I don't know. I don't remember this game being like super detailed in the controls or anything like that, but I do remember it sort of being a bit like Armored Core, like some of the early ones. Because it did have that. I guess this is a bit on the older side too, 1997. So analog sticks weren't quite super common. Because that didn't come with the launch PlayStation. When did the PlayStation launch? Was it earlier than I'm thinking? Was it 94 or 95? I want to say like it started picking up a lot more about 96 or something like that, and then maybe around the tail end of that year into like 97, 98. Analog started becoming a little bit more common, but yeah, before that, not really. There are apparently other types of control methods, but I'm not seeing how you select them. Controller, are you okay? What the hell happened? I'm pressing stuff and nothing's working. It didn't get disconnected, did it? You gotta cram that bad boy in there to get the PlayStation controller to work. So it's not like it could just slip out. It's not like the Xbox controller that had a one of them break cables. There we go. Okay, I don't know what happened. I think it did get disconnected for a second there. Very strange, very strange. But yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll just use the default controls and we'll kind of play it by ear. Hopefully things will be looking smooth. Let me do this. There we go. We'll switch it to that. But yeah, I think this is the first Ghost of the Shell video game. I don't know that it had an adaptation before this. It is not standalone complex. I know that there are plenty of, I think there's like 2 or 3 that do standalone complex, but this is just your basic bitch Ghost in the Shell. Let's do a little bit of the training just to kind of familiarize ourselves with the controls and everything, because I know they just throw you right to the wolves as soon as you start this stuff up. Ready. So yeah, you got your little Tachikoma here. You can slide to the left, to the right. There's shooting going on. I don't know if I'm supposed to shoot these guys or not, though. Auto fire, obviously. 10 more targets. Okay. I want to say that this thing can crawl on the walls, too, but I've seen it been able to do that. Probably would be easier to get around too. I don't know that there's a button to. Oh Jesus! What the hell? Okay, yeah, it can crawl on the walls. I don't know that there's a button to like make yourself move faster as you're moving forward. So it's like moving around forward and stuff is just more for precision. I think. Oh, you got missiles when you like lock onto stuff. That's cool. Just barely. Oof. Not so great. Not so great. All right, we'll get used to it though. But yeah, I think it might just be better to like strafe around.
You'll have to prove to us that you've got some guts.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll try, Major. Give me another chance, Coach. Class E. Oh, I don't even want to put a name to that. That's good. That's all right. I don't know. We should try it again, I guess. Let me get my chat pulled up here, and then we can get things started. Okay, let me try that again. I want to try it again and see. I also didn't have a good feel for like the shooting and stuff. This is a physical copy also, so I do actually have the game. And I have, the instruction manual that goes with it as well. So if there's any like hidden attributes, I should probably take a look at that just to see. It is interesting though. There were a number of kind of like anime or manga games that were out at the time that I want to say weren't terribly popular, and a lot of them probably weren't all that great either. This one, I don't remember people's general reception on it. I don't know if it had that positive reception or not. I remember there was one for Cowboy Bebop that I actually sort of wanted. Never got a chance to play it. It did not get a US release like this one did. It, I think was just Japanese exclusive. I don't even think it got like a PAL version, something like that. But that one was like, whereas I compared this one to Armored Core in a way, that one was kind of a little Ace Combat-like, because that one was sort of just like flying. You fly around with a swordfish.
You'll have to prove to us that you've got some guts.
Okay. I guess not good enough then, huh? Not good enough. Oh well. Still E. A little bit better than last time, but not all that much. I think we probably got the gist of it, though. I don't know that there's going to be too much else. I think with the boss battles and stuff, they start getting a little bit more detailed with how you're supposed to navigate. because they do give you some more areas to kind of work your way through. Let's go ahead and give it a try, though. Do I have another mission to select? No, I don't. Okay. I know I played this before. I don't remember if I did it on the PS3, though. I might have.
Right. You're late for the briefing.
Keep your shirt on, I'm coming.
Sounds like there's an echo, but I think that's just how the game is processing the sound.
I heard about explosives training.
Yeah, the whole group spent the night trapped in a restroom.
Poor babies.
This occurred 40 minutes ago.
Wait a minute. I've seen this building somewhere before.
Hey, ain't that the Megatech Body Corporation?
Yes, 18 people were severely injured when 50 grams of C6 were detonated. Some group calling itself the Human Liberation Front claims responsibility.
So they want to liberate us, huh?
Real terrorists.
This was not an amateur stunt. Their communique was released directly onto an encrypted security net. These are pros with hacking skills.
Were they traced?
The transmission originated from multiple locations in the Bay Area. That's where we're headed right now. The equipment is A4. We expect an ambush, so memorize the layout. It's a big mission.
I'm sure it's a trap. I've just got a feeling.
I'll bet you check under the bed at night before you go to sleep.
Bato, look, see what I have.
Huh?
The new rookies gave me all these funny little stickers.
Ah, take them off, you moron.
Fujikoma, just do your job and help the rookie.
Well, that's nice. I like that there's a little animated cutscene for the start of the mission. Pretty slick, pretty slick.
Kusanagi,
Kusanagi here.
the terrorists are definitely in the Bay proximity. They're tracking us.
Any fix on their command center yet?
Okay, this is what we saw at the beginning. I think the game just started itself, even though I didn't really press anything.
Have to get in and shut them down.
Roger.
The warehouse doors are secured and the building's made out of reinforced steel. The Fujikomas won't be able to break through it.
You're kidding. How do we get in then? Ring the doorbell?
There are 4 key codes needed to enter the building. Take out the targets positioned along the outer perimeter in order to obtain the codes.
Roger and out.
I'm picking up a lot of dispersed light dead ahead, and judging by the heat emissions, it's a combat signature.
All units, prepare to engage.
I'm actually a little bit surprised that it has as much voice acting as it does. Like, the cutscenes and everything is understandable, but, like, actually in the game, too, it's pretty crazy. See, that man just exploded. One exit from the designated area. I'm trying not to. Is that us or somebody else? Okay. Well, whatever. I'm firing at it. Oh shit, we got it. Nice. Nice work. It didn't drop anything or anything like that. Alright, damn it, alright. Let's get used to moving around like this, though. I remember these things being called Tachikoma. I don't know if that's something different than Fujikoma, or if Fujikoma is something unique. It's been a while since I've read Ghost in the Shell. I've never actually seen any of the animated adaptations, so I don't know anything about those. But, like, the original... You know, the comic, I think originally it was published in the States by Dark Horse. That one I read a long, long time ago. I own it. One of those original publications. And, but yeah, it's been a long time. I haven't actually sat down and taken a look at it in quite a while, so I've forgotten most of the little lore bits and some of the details of, like, the main story and everything. So... I don't know much about it these days. I would need to have a bit of a refresher. Target. Oh, there it is. Can it go through the gate? I guess not. Okay. If I just do this. Oh, there's a... Oh, no, there isn't. I thought there was a break in the fence. I guess there isn't. Can I actually get up there? I can't like breach. We could climb on and go over anything and everything, but the fence, it's a no-go. Let's just do this. Hopefully I can target it. There we go. Key code acquired. Good. Nice work. gotta get used to that too. There's like no button to initiate wall crawling mode, so you just kind of do it whenever you climb up onto something. You're getting near a wall. Oh, there's one. Not very consistent with the target here. Key code acquired. I'm starting to see things with the map here. I think the red ones are the ones that we're supposed to go after. Oh, there he is. Alright, I think we just need one more. Get out of here. They're just basic soldiers, right? I guess they could be like Cybermen or something like that. I don't know why they explode the way they do, though. Say about half my missiles are gonna hit the wall instead. Down he goes. What? Direction indicator. Okay, I see the arrow. It's just gonna open up for me, or what's the deal? I can't climb on this wall. You have to get in there. But I'm trying to find my way around. It's like, don't leave the designated area. I don't want to. I want to go in where we need to go. The gate is absolutely indestructible, though. We can't seem to breach it. I have all the codes, and we can't get past the door. I could jump over it. Okay. I actually forgot there was a jump button. Oops, my bad. What the hell is this? Oh, shit. No sense in cloaking, sir. I can see you just fine. I wonder if hitting it from the front is any better. Ooh. Oh, it's low. It's like shield energy is... It looked like IOW, and like space and then a W. I don't know what that means. Just in time, just in time. All right. Blackwater. The sewer. Oh, I remember the sewer.
All units, someone from the enemy command's escaping. Check the marker.
Roger. Whoa, you're kidding. An underground sewage tunnel?
This is gonna be a problem. It's like a maze in there.
All units, I'm sending data on the sewer system. You'll have to split up and conduct a thorough search.
Roger. Bateau and I'll search the main tunnel. Togasa and the rookie can check out the tributaries.
Got it. I'll go in first, Major.
Don't worry, we'll flush them out. Ha!
These missions here, oh shit. Hey, you didn't target that one, what the hell? These missions here are kind of what reminds me. I mean, some of the other stuff too, because that first level was sort of Armored Core-like, but like this one just kind of like rooting around a, like sewer system, like a tight little network like this. This is very reminiscent to me of Armored Core. I do wonder if there's any sort of customization or anything that you can do, because that would even more reinforce that point. I don't think there is, though. Again, I didn't play too far into this game, so I wouldn't know for sure, but I don't remember there being a ton of variety. Energy pack acquired. Grenade acquired. Okay. You can change the view mode, which is sort of neat. I do like that you could switch just from a basic third-person view to a first-person. Kind of nifty. Switch to night vision. Alright. I just did that automatically. I had no say in the matter. It's a little hard to see. I almost sort of wish that the targeting indicators sort of pop up a little better. Nice. Got another grenade. I wonder what they consider the grenades. Are those the missiles, or is that something different? Oh, that's something different. Hold on. Oh, well, whatever. I guess there's no option to check the controls or anything like that. I was like, I don't remember seeing a grenade. Maybe there was an alt fire or something like that. Or maybe it just had like a different name than grenade. I don't know. You can't really direct where the cannons fire. I mean, you can obviously move from left to right, but if there's anything vertical, it's almost like playing classic Doom. It's like you have to rely on the game to target stuff like that at a distance. And it seems like it doesn't do a great job at a long range. Going back to Doom, I mean, you could fire on an enemy from the other side of the room, and you can still tag them fairly easily. But, Honto, welcome in. With this, not so much. You have to get pretty dang close in order for it to distinguish where the actual target is. I feel like you might be able to get lucky, though. I think I'm hitting stuff longer than the actual lock-on can go, if I just sort of line it up correctly. Oh, shit. Am I a robot? Crap. No. Do you mean crab? I was like, I fail to see the resemblance, but I was like, maybe if it was coiled up or something like that. Yeah, I guess it's sort of like a crab. It's a tachikoma. I don't know if you're familiar with Ghost in the Shell. I think they relate them kind of more to spiders, but yeah, they're like little robot spider tanks. I think this one is supposed to be like AI or something. I don't know. I forget. It's been a while since I've read Ghost in the Shell. I don't remember if the Tachikoma had some sort of artificial intelligence, or if they were strictly just like a tank. But they were mostly used for like weaponized transportation, from what I recall. It's not bad. It reminds me of classic Armored Core. The controls are it would take a little bit of getting used to, I think, for most people, because you kind of can only like move forward and backward and slowly turn with the D-pad. There's no analog control. This game was made in 1997, so they didn't assume analog control would be a widely used thing at the time. So you have to strictly use the D-pad, and then if you want to strafe, which is your fastest way of movement, you have to, or if you want to move faster, you have to strafe. It's the quickest way to get around. So essentially, if you're like wanting to blitz through levels, you have to keep like doing this. It's a little weird. How goes the ghosting? Welcome in, Buns. Not too shabby, not too shabby. This is the second level. We're still just kind of getting used to it. I bought this game a long time ago, though, and I've only ever played it a handful of times. Once on stream for like 30 minutes to an hour, and then a couple times off stream, but not to any significant degree. We got a boss. Oh, shit. If I can move past this thing. There's a number of these kind of like mech games, though, that I wouldn't mind trying. you know, I've played a number of Armored Cores. I played all the ones on the PlayStation, so that accounts for 3, and then we did a handful that were on the PS2. That didn't do anything. There's also Einhander, which is a very famous Squaresoft game. I think it came out in 1998. I think that was a year after this. Not this is Squaresoft or anything, but this is sort of reminiscent of it. Mission failed. Let's give that another try. But yeah, I would, oh, okay. That's it. Oh, they just boot you out of the main menu. That's too bad. Well,
All units.
at least the level was short prior to getting to the boss. At least there's that. Maybe we could do a little bit better. I think there's not too much you can do to like get in there, you know, all any more safe than we did. We didn't really lose all that much health. There were plenty of items to pick up along the way. I think it was me just getting hit by the boss a lot. The other boss was a little bit more straightforward, since it wasn't, what was that game? Tempest? It wasn't a Tempest level. But yeah, I remember what I played with this one. I remember it being a marginally hard game. It wasn't too terrible or anything like that. I'd be worried about streaming something like Einhander, though. I'd feel like I'd get stuck on it. That's another game I own. I remember when I bought Einhander, I won it from an eBay auction while I was sitting in a movie theater. I was sort of keeping my eye on it, and I'm like, well, you know, if it's cheap enough, if I can get it for under 3 digits, I'll try to bid on it. And it just so happened to be ending right as soon as I sat down in the theater. I forget what movie it was for, but I had to have my phone out as the previews and everything were starting. And then I think it went just over 100. I'm pretty sure I bought it for like 110 or something like that. So it ended up being a little, just like a tad over like the limit I wanted, but I was fine with it. Didn't really matter to me all that much. For a PlayStation game, they're not too bad. You remember a lot of the early PlayStation games actually didn't really lean into the 3D aspect too much. If they did, it was really rough. Like 1997, I'm trying to think. You think about like games that were out in like 96, like Tomb Raider and stuff, like those games didn't look all that great. They're a little rough around the edges. Final Fantasy VII was 97, right? That game had like beautiful backgrounds and stuff like that, but it didn't really lean into the whole 3D model all that much. You think about like the actual 3D models, like the battle sprites, you know, they were pretty rough around the edges, and the ones that were on the overworld, the little chibi guys, those, I mean, you know, the people love them now, but they didn't look that great. Very blocky. Not too many polygons. So I'd say for like the visuals for a 1997 game, this is probably above standard. I think it might be a little bit better than the norm. I don't know who made this game. It was published by THQ in the States. Game's as old as you. 97 lad there, Buns. I've got a few years on you. But you are indeed. Oh, nice. Oh, shit, what is... Oh, there you are. It's a flamethrower, man. Not that many years. I'm a 90s child. I was not born in the 80s. But I did grow up in the 90s. Oh, shit. What the hell was that? Aha. You can't get me if I'm up here. I'm trying to concentrate with this particular section because there's just like such a cluster of enemies. I do not want to get hit. Too extreme. I don't know where you are. I can kind of tell with the mini-map, but it's a little rough. 3D like movement and stuff is interesting. I can't say that I've seen too many games that did that. I mean, You know, obviously there's like Spider-Man and stuff. That Spider-Man game that I'm thinking of, though, came out in like 2000. 99. Okay. Not the greatest, but I think we'll do okay. We'll see maybe if there's another health item or something around here, though. But yeah, I was taking a look at the developer. I don't know who they are. They don't even have like a Wikipedia article attached to them, so they must have just been like some supplementary group. Again, THQ produced it for the States, but I don't know who did it for Japan. I wonder if it was... you think Bamco was doing this shit way back when? They seem to have a stranglehold on like everything manga and anime related these days. Some guys with a dream in a basement. They did a hell of a job if that's all they had to work with. Okay, let's see if we can do this again. I'll try not to move around too much. I think that was sort of getting me into trouble. Oh shit. Stop with the laser. Can't get too close to it either because it starts using those flamethrowers. Maybe I just gotta do this. Because I could at least hit it like this. Oh shit, there goes my shields. The problem is... like, spinning around in a circle seems to get you closer to it, which then it activates its flamethrowers, and that's not good. Oh lord. Also, the missiles don't seem that great. Oh, we did it! Yay! Mission complete! Thank God. GG. Alright, I almost died there. That's okay, though. We're doing alright.
Control room to Kusanagi. Explosives are concealed in the industrial complex. Locate and disarm them.
A booby trap?
They're time bombs. If you don't...
Thank you.
Soon they'll detonate and set off a string of explosions. The whole place will go up.
Man, those are bad odds. Let's forget it and bail out of here, Major.
Too late. The explosions will destroy everything within a 10-kilometer radius. No time for evacuation. Clear out the bombs or die.
Roger. All units move out and find those things now.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear out the bombs or die.
Don't mess up, rookie.
Guess I'll just die then. Oh, we got a minute to do this. There's 14 of them. Good lord. I was gonna see. Let me take a look, because now I want to see what all this was about. So, oh, this is a Sony published game. Worldwide. So this is direct from Sony. So that company, the developer apparently is called Exact. But Sony published this. That probably explains why it has, you know, fairly high production value. As far as like the development and everything goes, I mean, there's a big section here on that. There's like tons of names thrown around. So I would have to assume that this had some, you know, people that were involved with the actual manga and everything. It's been in development for 1.5 years. Involved the work of several divisions. Bunch of little details for all this stuff. But it's impressive. I mean, at the very start when we did the opening mission and stuff, it did have a fully animated cutscene, which I thought was pretty crazy. In addition to just the kind of like the tech demo when you start the game. That one had an animated intro too, so animation ain't cheap. Even back then when it was more commonplace, it was a pretty big feat to have like something animated for whatever you had. Oh, that's what we need to destroy. Just blowing up barrels. Okay. Hold on, I think I got it. Maybe. I think we can get it. It's gonna be tight though. Oh god. No. I know. That was not the greatest idea. 2 more. Time extended 60 seconds. Now we need to proceed to the next area. Okay, there we go. Oh, we gotta do it again. Great. Yeah, time missions are always fun. We gotta find some health or something, because I am running a little dry. Oh, wait, found something. Nice. Oh shit, they're up on top of this thing. Hold on. There's one. I see the other one. I don't know if I can target it. There we go. Oh lord. Okay. Next area. This is one of my favorite things about the PlayStation, though. It's like there's such a wide array of games. You compare it to the N64, which there are a lot of N64 games that I love. I know it usually sounds like I'm disparaging the N64, but it was just like the other console at the time. You know, it was the other major 5th gen, and it just, you know, you had your first party stuff. There was a handful of third party titles that were decent on the N64, but it wasn't anything grand. There wasn't a ton of other games that were like not developed directly from Nintendo. And this, I guess, was produced by Sony, so that's one thing, but it feels so different from a lot of the stuff that was already on the market at the time. You know, it definitely has its resemblances to Armored Core, like I was talking about, but this is like a game. It's different from like the general sort of like 3D platformer type stuff. We're not gonna make this. We're gonna make this. These things are on top. Oh shit. Ah. I can't believe it. Mission failed. I think we could probably do that a little bit quicker since we have a general idea of where we need to go. RIP. Yep. Not too bad, though. I mean, the missions, again, are relatively short, so you just start at the beginning of one of them. The worst thing I can see is that if there's a boss at the end, like we had to do with that second one, and it's like you just have to work your way to the boss again. It's almost kind of like the walk of shame with most From Software games. So it's nothing too egregious. I'm not too upset. But yeah, anyway, there's such a huge variety of games, you know, that weren't the biggest things ever on the platform when it comes to the PlayStation. It's like a lot, and you know, they don't need to be big or great, but interesting ideas, unique controls, unique visuals. There's another one that I've been wanting to play that I bought. Actually, I bought it brand new in packaging. That was another one I won on an eBay auction years and years ago. I forget the exact name of it. I think it's called Omega Drive, though. Omega something. And that's another kind of like mech type game. And it mostly takes place in space. It's sort of like a third-person shooter, but it's sort of more rail-based because I think you're kind of like on a bit of a track. I guess you kind of compare it to like a Star Fox or something like that. There we go. Okay. Go to the next area. Yeah, definitely a grand variety of stuff that I'm always finding on the PlayStation. There's like tons and tons of games that I never hear anybody talk about. So they almost do kind of have that like hidden gem status to them. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. That's nice. I was like, I need to get off of this, but I don't know if you could just like jump off if you're already hanging on to it. You can. I know. Here. big cluster of them, I might be able to get them with a grenade, but I don't think I want to just like waste those either. Oh, one way down there. Oh, I know where these are. There we go. Warning something. Oh shit. If we're doing too much damage when it's like that. If I tagged it or not. Yep, shield's almost down, I know. Fortunately, it's not clamping up. Just out of missiles? What's going on? I'm trying to hold it down, but oh, there it goes. Okay. Jeez. Yeah, let me just lean right into that explosion. I'm sure there'll be no repercussions. There weren't. All right, not bad, not bad.
The new enemy leader. A military arms depot was raided 2 days ago, and the thief was caught on camera. Codename Zebra 27. The stolen goods and the weapons were the same.
I think those are twins, or what's going on there?
Mercenary who made an illegal fortune in Burundi. But I thought he changed his identity.
These are files from Section 6.
Our support chopper's on the way?
P-203 is due in 4 minutes.
I've got something here, Chief. This is real weird.
It seems the Energy Ministry's interested in Zebra 27's files.
Please stay on.
Is that the same guy that does Dr. Light in the Mega Man game?
Yes, sir. Yeah, the mercenary.
It kind of sounds like him.
Jacob over in South Africa.
I'm getting the picture now.
Break time's over. Let's go get him. Okay, rookie, don't fall behind.
There's a point in like the 2000s where voice actors started becoming a little bit more commonplace in media, whether it was like video games or, you know, animation or whatever.
We're monitoring by satellite.
You had a lot of like repeat people. You know, these days it's like there's always like a big voice actor star, Troy Baker, or, you know, Steve Bloom and something like that. But I feel like back in the day, like in the 90s, they got people that were competent, but they were just like people that they found. It's just like no names.
Roger.
All units, provide cover for the rookie coming out of the chopper. Chopper pilot, let us know when you drop him.
I bet you it was super easy to get a voice acting gig back in the 90s, though.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's probably one of those things where it's just like nobody wanted to do it, though. It's like, oh, there's no money in that. Oh, we're on the water. Oh, we're on a boat. Oh, I see. Interesting. Oh, this one's weird because we have to like turn and use the slide. The hell is going on here? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Wait, those are mines. I could sort of see ahead of me, but not by that much. Water actually looks decent. It's just, you know, it's got such detail in the texture work, like it's not just like a big black space, that it can make it a little bit hard to see, you know, stuff in the distance if there's like landmines or something waiting for you. Oh, between the boats. Oh no. I can't do anything about that. Okay. They're pretty easy to beat. You just have to be leaning in and facing them. Out of here. Oh shit. I thought that might be a friendly. I'm like, oh, they're dropping me goods. Is it gonna give me something nice? No. that does something. That's great, but I got no health. Oh shit, did we die? You know what? That kind of reminds me of Armored Core as well. Like when you fail a mission, I feel like it's zoomed out like that. Like it puts your game screen into like a little box. Well, that was interesting.
We've identified.
That's a rough one to lead up to something like that, though. I saw there was a couple pickups along the way, but there was not a lot.
Kusanagi to control.
Not a ton going on there that we could actually like latch onto, I don't think. Unless there was something like way off in the distance that I just did not see.
Backup.
They're not in the area. We'll have the rookie drop down from the helicopter instead.
Huh? You serious?
Yes, I'm serious. Ramming into stuff is not great either. That does dock your health. I don't think there's a way we can, like, move up any either. Can't, like, go faster. Shit. Hold up. I think we're doing worse on this one. Let's try again. You can make him lean forward. Like, he leans forward and back, but I don't think that affects your speed any. Ooh, we got rid of him real fast. Oh, see, there's that. Grenade. Was not health. Can't really go too far, like, in any one direction, so you're pretty stuck on the path. Also, okay, there we go. Where are all the enemies? Okay, we could probably do this one better, like this section better than we did last time. Maybe not. Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. I think we did that one worse. But I think we made out with more health. Because we got that health kit at the last second. What happened to all my missiles? I don't think they hit. I don't know if there's anything I could do against those planes. Doesn't really seem like it. Really want to get closer to him, but I'm doing this worse. Oh boy. Don't really know how to dodge that if it's possible. Love it when it just stops like that too, my goodness. That one's a little tricky. I'm not too sure what you're supposed to do, like, differently against that. We could have leaned in a little bit more, like, to the left or to the right, but it's like you don't want to get too close to it either because it will ram you, and if it rams you, then it does dock health. So that's not great. I got that much health taken out just by colliding with the wreckage. I think the health kit does heal for a lot though, because I don't know, it doesn't seem like we're taking all that much more damage. Yeah, it kind of heals for full. I didn't get that last one. Oh well. Ugh. It's a little rough. Almost about halfway down on health. I see about sticking just with missiles on this, but oh man. See though? That's rough, that's rough. Try again, we ain't making it out of that one. Won't get. Oh shit. Ah, actually locked me out of getting that grenade. Locks on even if they're off screen, so that's kind of nice. You just have to be like close to them. Cannot charge. Made it out of both. You cannot charge the missiles indefinitely. Kinda sucks. Okay, we're in much better shape for the last section now. Sort of wish they had some kind of health bar or something like that. And it kind of like warps behind you. Oh, it's so hard because there's not really anything you can do to navigate this. Stop. It's like you're constantly turning around to sort of meet it, so it's hard to determine, like with the bumpers, which way you need to go. I think I might just be better off not doing the missiles for this, because I am getting it at the range I'm at. There we go, got it. Good lord, that was hard. I think it was better. Okay, so it's like the first set, the guns don't seem to do too much. but then you finally get to the boss, and it's like the guns are better than the lock-on, because the lock-on is a little hard to track with it.
All units, the infiltration point is the old city.
I've heard about that sector. Didn't it become a ghost town from all the industrial pollution?
Togasa, don't take your eyes off that tracking monitor. I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
I've
Got
a
him.
bad feeling if we have to rely on your instincts.
Shut up.
Hey, what's that?
Thermoptic camouflage. I told you something was fishy. It looks like...
There's dispersed light everywhere. It's an ambush.
Well, the guy in the beginning cutscene was right. It was a trap. It was just a lot later than we thought it was. Ow. Slipping past you. Oh shit, what the hell? Look at this asshole back flipping around. He's almost a boss. Okay. Maybe it is a boss. I guess you just fight him for a little bit and then he goes away and then you need to find him somewhere else. It's like one of them ATPTs. It's personnel transports. Oh, he's back there. Let me go over here, because I just want to see... if there's any items or anything like that. It doesn't look like it, though. Alright, I'm just checking. Doesn't like me doing that. Skybox. It was kind of a little wonky there. I don't see any items. I see our man, though. Shit. Behind me? Out of here. Got such a blast radius with his little attack there, though. Does have that long range one too. You gotta watch out. Switching to optic camo. Oh, pick up. I don't know if that's him or something else, but there's some kind of enemy registering here. Actually, I think the basic enemies are just the white, now that I'm looking at it a little bit more. Basic enemies are white, targets are red. Get rid of the riffraff before we do anything, though. Seems like our little optic camo guy's picking up the pace. He's a little more on top of me than he was previously. Oh, there he goes. Why can't I target him? Little energy, not bad, not bad. Ah, game, I'm just moving. Trying not to get hit. Stop trying to leave. I want to. I want to kill this guy as much as you want me to. that did anything. Kind of doesn't look like it. It's a little hard to hit. That's why I think the lock-on might be better for this one. The lock-on missiles, because he's a little hard to hit just freeform with the guns. I would have to say that probably lends itself to his very small hitbox, if anything. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Finally, a non-ball breaking mission. Chase 2, uh-oh. We got another one.
All units, the target's in motion, proceeding at high speed. Intercept him before he reaches the city.
Roger. What's the target's velocity and distance?
Distance 500, speed 208 kilometers.
Chief, can we do something about the display in miles? I want it changed to kilometers.
Live with it. Just get the target.
You heard the man.
All units engage. Rookie, you lead the offense. Togasa and Bateau back him up.
That's me, the American, telling off the Euro.
Time to put his training to the test.
Deal with it.
Okay, Rookie, we're counting on you.
Not again. I mean, the last chase one we did was the roughest mission we've done so far, I think. Who knows? It won't be that bad. Again, your forward momentum is automated this time. It does almost feel a little bit more freeform, even if it's just like a visual thing. I missed both of those. I missed them both. Oh, come on. Was he? Oh, no, he didn't. Nice. I'm like, is he actually going to fly through the tunnel? He couldn't. He could not keep up. Little Indiana Jones moment there. Just the smallest amount of health he could potentially get, I'm sure. Wasn't that great. Shit. Oh, he's behind me. Go away, get out of here. We find another tunnel for you to fly into. I'll start losing my HP in a second here. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, that was nice. A little more, a little more. Okay. Not too shabby. The hell? Nice. What a odd boss. The longest semi-convoy in the world. Singular. Shit, there it goes. I'm the one getting chased. Hey, not too shabby. We did it.
Status report, everyone. Quickly capture the pseudo-body.
Kusanagi. New information. The enemy base has been identified. Turn command over to Bateau and return to base with Togasa at once.
Roger. Bateau, Togasa, did you hear that?
Leave it to me.
Keep your wits about you.
It's their secret base.
What a position to be in.
Their supplies.
It looks a little uncomfortable. I don't know, I guess if we're being supported from all sides.
Anyway, that was the tower in the west sector, right?
Chief, shouldn't all of us in Section 9 concentrate on capturing Zebra?
Take a look at this.
Huh? A nuclear reactor? I don't believe it.
We don't know if this is what they're after, but the sector shows energy consumption has jumped to twice its normal level, and there's every reason to believe that that's what they came for.
Excuse me, sir, but the AI unit reported that a tank broke down and it'll take 4 hours to repair.
Why didn't you say so earlier? Kusanagi, rendezvous with Bateau and the others and prepare for infiltration. Togasa, widen the seal-off zone and check all major installations within a 5-kilometer radius. On the double.
Saito's company standing by on the south side.
Hey, we're getting a raid in. I can't pause the cutscene. That's okay. Here, let me see. Floppy, thank you so much. I appreciate the raid, brother.
Man, what a stupid structure to put up here.
Now, Floppy was playing a little bit of Secret of Evermore. It was a game that we streamed last year, I believe.
Right, Chief. An official at the Energy Ministry named Sawamura has been in contact with Zebra. Information on that army depot.
Welcome in, guys. How we doing?
And the proof?
Rock solid. And another thing. Sawamura is involved with Megatech Body Corporation's...
We're not watching an anime here. This is a video game. It's a cutscene, though.
Kusanagi, are you ready?
Aren't I always?
All teams move in.
All right. Welcome in, welcome in. I saw you up to, you got past the volcano. I don't know how far you got beyond that, but seems like the volcano didn't prove to be too difficult. That little water section is a bit annoying, though.
City special forces take care of that.
The terrorism is obviously...
Yeah, an anime. I've only ever read the original manga. I've not actually seen any of the anime, so I don't know what they're like, but they do seem to have quite the fan base. This game might be the first video game adaptation. I was thinking about it at the beginning of the stream. I'm not too sure, though, but this might be the first video game adaptation for Ghost in the Shell. This was produced directly by Sony, and then in the States it had additional production from THQ. The developer is just some kind of like no-name developer, though. I would have to think it's either somebody that was like in-house subdivision Sony or something else is going on. I'm not too sure. Got your dog back. Nice. Just won the Coliseum. Oh man, you flying through the game. Coliseum battle actually is pretty decent progress, having started at the bog. So good on you, good on you. You have no idea what you're doing. That's kind of what happens in that game, unfortunately. Not a bad game. I played it. I enjoyed it. The person that submitted his viewer request, or he was like, this isn't quite as great as I remember it. I had nothing to go off of outside of just Secret of Mana, which I like. I enjoy Secret of Mana for its visuals, its soundtrack. It's a bit of an odd game. Much like Secret of Evermore, though, it's somewhat vague and can be a bit difficult to navigate at times because there's a lot of moments where you just kind of don't know what you're doing. I gotta say though, there's a section coming up that is a lot worse than any of the other ones in terms of how vague it is and how you're supposed to navigate it. It's not great. It was my least favorite section of the game. You're not quite there yet. You're not in the time period yet. So hopefully it proves to be more favorable for you when you get to that spot than it was for me, because I spent a lot of time there on stream without knowing what I was doing. Wasn't great. Secret of Mana used to be your top 5, but after replay, just did probably out of your top 10. Yeah, I think, I don't know, sometimes there's things like that, whether it's like nostalgia or, you know, just us not having played as many games at the time we originally played it. Just like having a lot more experience with stuff later on in life. You just kind of have to like reassess. Like, this isn't as great as I thought it was. And sometimes you wonder if like you factor in other things like, you know, am I accounting for the time period that it came out in and, you know, not just putting it up against the latest and greatest or whatever. But yeah, Secret of Mana for me was always one of those ones. I played it a little bit later on in my life, probably like my early 20s, so it wasn't something that I played when I first had my Super Nintendo. And I thought it was cool. I liked a lot of things that, you know, it didn't do comparatively to other like RPGs, even action RPGs. But yeah, there's some rough spots with that one. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. I think you'll know what it is when you get to it. I don't know. For me, it was like, oh boy, this one's a little rough. But yeah, there's kind of a pretty bad level coming up that I think exceeds every other bad level in the game. Again, though, I didn't mind Secret Evermore. I thought it was a fun playthrough, and I did it. But yeah, it's got that stuff in there. I almost kind of think that it might have been one of those games that was designed with, like Nintendo Power or game guides in mind, or the hotline. Because there was a lot of that going on at the time, too. It's like you have to account for the developers, thinking they'd get something extra out of making levels in particular, or something just like wildly inaccessible, just so that you utilize one of the many methods to figure out what the hell it is you're even trying to do. I think for that one section, that one level I'm thinking of, I'm pretty sure I pulled up a guide. I think I had to look up a map just to find out what I was doing. I'm like, my memory cannot commit to whatever's going on here. So I need something else to do it for me. Anyway, we're just doing a little bit of Ghost in the Shell here, though. It's a pretty fun game so far. It is a bit challenging. It does remind me a lot of Armored Core, but like a very streamlined version of it. Watching it on mobile, you thought I was firing missiles out of a red cowboy hat. Hato came in here thinking I was playing as a robot crap, and then he typoed it and he said, "Oh, I meant crab." I'm like, "Oh, you got it the first time." You're all for exploration, but it's so vague that it just sort of ruins the experience. Yeah, unfortunately, that is kind of the case. I feel like you got through the little waterworks system fairly quickly. I feel like I spent a little bit longer in that one than you did, but I wasn't like keeping time, and it has been a year since I played it, so I can't fully remember. But now we're playing the little Tachikoma. Internet put all those poor game counselors in the unemployment line. Well, I know, yeah, I know. It's like once the internet came around. I remember when I first got internet, one of the very first things I did was like, I was constantly printing out cheat codes, game guides, just all sorts of stuff for video games. I mean, that is what I used to do. I mean, back in the day, I'd get all the gaming magazines and, stuff that had guides to the games that I currently owned or were thinking of getting, or, cheat codes and stuff. And it's like once the internet came around, that was it. Never bought another video game magazine in my life. That's not true, but still. Alrighty, man. Well, thank you again for the raid. You have a good night. And hopefully I'll catch you on yours. Our next stream pretty soon here. I gotta start looking at the mini-map, because I'm just kind of aimlessly going around shooting shit. We're actually supposed to be fighting particular targets. Although I was just saying that there are areas under control. I guess maybe that is what we need to do. We need to liberate areas that are under enemy control just by defeating enemies. But yeah, even when I had game guides too, I remember printing out pages worth of additional content, because you look at my game guides that I still have, and there's a few in there that just have like dozens and dozens of like printed pages with like additional stuff in there. I remember printing out like combos for Street Fighter characters and like other fighting games and all that kind of stuff, or how to unlock certain things. I tell you, the worst game guide I ever bought in my life, I've talked about it before, was Final Fantasy IX. The worst game guide, and apparently it's fairly infamous too. But they had the brilliant idea of combining their game guide with a website that went defunct like 2 years after the game guide came out. So it's like every time it gives you like kind of like a framework of what you need to do, but then like the solution is locked away under the website. So it's like, visit our website if you want to figure out how to do this. I'm like, okay, great. There was one time where I had access to the internet and I wrote down everything I could by going to whatever web pages they were directing me to, but I did not get the full guide. Pursue the target. Where? Over yonder? Maybe it's this one. He's moving. Still somebody over here. Oh, maybe it's this. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's what we need to defeat. Get out of here. Okay. 2 more areas need liberating. But yeah, unfortunately, when it came to Secret of Evermore, that was one of the ones where Floppy's not here. I'm just going to say it for the sake of people that were actually there for that stream, but it was that damn castle. That castle was such a pain in the ass. And it was like, it wasn't even just like the one area in the castle, but it was like the 5 that were interconnected with each other. It was like everything surrounding that castle. That particular time period, I think it was like the Middle Ages or something like that. That one was the worst. I have not played a game level so frustrating in terms of like, I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know where to go, since that one. That was pretty bad. It was pretty dang bad. But the rest of the game wasn't too terrible. That section Floppy was working on, though, there's a section inside the volcano where you're going through like these water pipes, though. That one's a little bit rough first go around, because I think that's the first instance where it's just kind of like, don't know where to go, try navigating these pipes and see where you end up. Alright. I'll give it a try. It's literally just trial and error. You're supposed to work your way through and come up with like multiple attempts. Hey! Can I jump from one end to... Oh, nice! That's nifty. Thank God I'm not being timed. Gives me a little bit of room for experimentation, though. I enjoy that. I feel like the last one's going to be up high, too. Oh, there it is. All areas under control. Warning. Response in central area. Destroy... something. I couldn't read that. There's a boss, we might be in trouble. I just used my second to last grenade and I've got under half health. All these guys just keep respawning too. Had I known that, I wouldn't have wasted so much time just killing the riffraff. Try to go after just the main cannons. Oh, there it is. Oh shit. Oh man, that's got area of effect that lingers. Oh no. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. We might have to retry this level, lads. Back away for a little bit. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh. Alright. It has some kind of like gravitational pull thing. Ah, well. Okay, I don't think the level's that bad if we just go after the objectives. And just the objectives, not even like the little guys.
Status report, everyone. Quickly capture this.
Yeah, rip. Oh well. It happens, it happens. Can't be an expert at a game first time around. It's kind of the thing with these older games too, I mean, you know. There's that sort of learn by trial and error element to it. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay, we might actually be doing worse on this one. I think I was doing better when I was strictly going after the small guys, because at least they weren't like hitting me from afar. Somebody was tagging me from like way back there. I don't know if we picked up like too many health items either. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let me just retry that. Yeah, give me a sec. Okay. We'll be a little more thorough, I think. We won't just strictly go after the targets. Try to clear out some of these things beforehand. Well, sort of the nice thing is that there is like a degree of pop-in where you could probably like avoid having an enemy tag you just because they're not actually rendered. I haven't been paying too much attention to the soundtrack in this game. It is interesting, though. I think I love it. It is sort of even reminiscent of Armored Core. I feel like Armored Core has got a little bit more pep to it, though. And this soundtrack is a little more industrial. It's a little more darker, a little heavier. But it's got a nice little beat to it, though. And not all the tracks. This is probably one of the deeper ones that we've heard. Not all the tracks sound the same. I guess since I should probably have paid more attention to like the chase ones, but since we're not like actively really going after anything too hard, maybe they're saving those for some of the ones that have like more of a time constraint to them or something. I know there's a health kit back there. I'm going to see if I could save it. I don't know if it's one that's like super finite on the amount of health it gives you, but I'll try to save it for that final boss battle just so we're not going in there with half health. I mean, we still might, but you know, we can at least make an attempt to avoid doing that. I think there was one on the road, right? Oh, there's also a health kit there. I'm still going to avoid it because some of them do give you like full health. Maybe it was up on this building then. I guess it's important we got the chopper too, but that wasn't really what I wanted. Hold up, still waiting. Oh, I think it is up there. I was right. Okay. Hold that thought, hold that thought. Let's see about getting that health. See, we got that one, and it did not fully heal us. So I'll go see if I can grab that other one. Got here, respawning enemy. There it is. See? Much better fashion. I don't know what the best way to escape that is. I think it happens if you pull too far away from it. Big jump, big jump. Oh, shit. Alright. Yay! We did it. Okay. A lot better the second time around, knowing that we had a boss to prep for after the fact. You never know when they're going to pop up, because there's not a boss on every level. Encounter in the darkness.
All units, we've got a new plan for infiltrating Aeropolis 2.
It's an underground city, right? Togusa, give us the lowdown.
A regular funhouse maze. Nothing but forks and turns everywhere.
What about enemy strength?
Unclear, but it's a sure bet there's an ambush waiting for you.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me. You'll pay for our funerals, won't you, Chief?
It's the least I could do. Be careful.
Roger. We're going into communications blackout now. Over and out.
Pursue your mission. You got it. Oh shit. He just kind of came out of nowhere there. Whoa, dang. Alright, hold on. I was like reading chat for a second too. No, I don't think the Major has lesbian sex in this one. I get the feeling like they're not going to transcribe that scene. Since it doesn't actually cover anything in the manga. Oh, get me out of there. Is there anything down here? No. The map, I guess it's more like a radar, but like the map doesn't really show you too much of what's going on. It gives you boundaries and stuff, but that's about it. Ooh, damn, what the hell was that? Like just out of their range or something. They're not doing anything. Try to proceed with caution though, because those guys have really messed me up last time. I might leave that health item there just in the interest of potentially not getting my ass handed to me. They've got missiles though. What's that? Oh, grenade. I guess if it's brown, that should probably be the indicator. That artist that originally wrote and illustrated Ghost in the Shell, though, he's got a taste for the women. Which, I mean, you know, who doesn't? But but he's a pretty a decent artist. He does a lot of like heavily sexual content though, and he had a very, very explicit scene in that original Ghost in the Shell manga that I believe has been taken out of most English prints outside of that first one. I think Dark Horse did it, and then whoever has publishing rights over it now has gotten rid of that scene because it's just like too graphic. For just a standard comic book. I mean, honestly, I don't even think there was any genitalia or anything like that, but you know, it's a little bit too much for the average reader that could potentially just pick that up at the store. I think it's the general feeling, probably based on whoever's doing the publishing now. Dark Horse might still have it, but I don't know. Dark Horse back in the day was kind of, you know, a little bit more fun and fancy free. And I feel like these days they're kind of like battening down the hatches, as would any other comic book publisher. Probably don't want to get into too much hot water. Oh, shit. I thought maybe the bombs wouldn't defy gravity if I was like hanging upside down on the ceiling, but I guess I was wrong. They just kind of track you. I mean, my missiles do the same thing. It's only fair. game to watch. Character and the camera, everything's going all over the damn place. There we go. Oh, nice of the bullets to just disperse and disappear after we beat it. Not bad, not bad. Wormwood.
Control, advise on target position.
All units, the target location is Geofront.
Geofront? You mean we're going for the reactor?
Correct. Analysis indicates that it's the primary energy source for the entire tower.
Yeah, but if the Fujikomas attack, won't that thing blow?
Don't worry. There's an emergency fail-safe mechanism. An attack will trigger the control rods and the reactor will shut down. According to the experts, that's the only way to kill the guard system. Let's hope they're right.
This is completely nuts.
All units proceed.
You got it, Major. I'll do my best. In some ways, I'm almost glad that the game is fairly simplistic controls. I was like, kind of lamenting the fact that maybe, you know, since there's no customization, it won't feel like as fulfilling as a game as it could be. I bet you it'd be fun if you could do a couple customization options with some stuff, but I don't need that. Oh, it didn't let me pick it up anyway, that's good. But, I mean, you do have to do, considering the game, I mean, you do have to do some fairly sophisticated maneuvering. So it's like if you had to get used to a new type of weapon or something like that, in addition to kind of going around all over the place, might be a little bit too much at once. So might be a good case of keep it simple, stupid. Grenade acquired. Not bad, not bad. Good old kiss. Indeed. Welcome back, welcome back. I mean, it's not like this battle was rough or anything that we just had to do, but, you know, I think if you wanted to do it proficiently, you kind of had to go up and down on the ceiling and on the walls and stuff all over the place. And you don't always get the opportunity to do that in all of the battles. You know, some of them are fairly restricted. There was that one we had to do in the water. That was like, we were locked in on that, man. I just barely could move around. So it's like, you know, you're not always going to have that freedom of movement, but when it gives it to you, you have to employ that lateral thinking. Otherwise, you might just end up taking a shitload of hits, making it a lot more rough on yourself by thinking two-dimensionally. What's this? Nothing? Oh, it's an elevator. That's what we needed to do. Oh. Oh, shit. I can't tell if that's a man in front of me. I don't think it is. I think it's just like a pole. There are little men every now and again. Oh, max grenade. Energy pack. I don't know if you could take fall damage in this game. I get the feeling like maybe not, but I don't really want to put it to the test either. Oh, now we're gonna go down. This reminds me. Oh shit. Oh shit. Sort of reminds me of Armored Core, though. Okay. Let's just stick to the walls, I guess. That's what's making that humming. Oh, shit. A little bit too far. There we go. Excuse me, sir. Slid up on you there. I think it's another elevator. Let me check this real quick. An enemy respawned. Or did that just come up from the top and we missed it? Oh, no, I think it is just up top. Oh, shit. No, wait, hold on. Get me in. Whew. Close call. Hey, one of these elevators. I love these. Ooh, getting a little bass on this track. Million flying guys. I was like, I wonder if it'd just be better if I go all the way down to the bottom and beat him to the punch, but I guess we got something going on here. There we are. It might not have even let me jump off the thing. I kind of hope that there's no boss at the end of this, because this is kind of a long level. It would suck. Oh! There is. Okay, I think we just need to destroy these things, but... Oh shit. Easier said than done, I'm sure. Timer extended. 20 seconds. And we're almost dead. Oh my god, that was close. Holy shit. Oh boy. Oh, cutscene.
Are you all right?
Look how small those things are.
The new guy's doing just fine. Huh?
I thought they were a little bit bigger than that.
The reactor's going berserk.
What?
Somebody's controlling it from above. We can't stop them from here.
What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know. I swear.
This'll make Chernobyl look like a picnic if that core melts down.
If you're not shielded, stay in your Fuchikoma. Everyone up top. We're gonna cut off Zebra's command.
Wait a minute.
I'll take out the protective barrier. Go on.
There's no time to do that by yourself. I'll help.
No, you've got to back up the rookie. You heard me. I said get going.
Why argue? See you later?
You don't think I'll be there? Get going now.
Charming. Alright. Major gonna go it alone.
The Major was crazy enough to go inside the reactor. Is there any other way to shut it down?
If you can commandeer the building's control room, that would be the surest way, if there's time.
Where is it?
It's the entire 97th floor. I'm relaying the data and layout to you now.
Hey, Bateau, why don't I look for the sub-control? There's gotta be one. If we could stop it from there...
Genius! Did that come from you?
Like one of the floors, I think, said stadium. How big is this building?
Hurry! You're only minutes away from critical mass.
Roger.
Plateau, be careful.
Yeah, you too.
There's also a church in there. They got everything. Must be like one of the mega cities from Dread. Get out of here. Oh, no time for you. Oh. The turning radius of a 2-year-old, it takes so long. Oh shit. Oh no. Ah! I don't know if it was worse to get blitzed by the machine or the man. Let's see what this is. Grenade. Just launch those in there real quick before he has time to retaliate. It's just like a hallway for regular people. Again, I guess I didn't know the Tachikoma were so tiny. I feel like I remember them being fairly sizable in like the original source material, but you know, not like big, but I'm not talking like tank size or anything like that, but you know, bigger than just about the size of a person. I don't know if that's the fault of the animation team or that's actually the true size of them. I'm actually not sure if these are even still the same thing, because again, I keep calling them Tachikoma because I think that's what they were originally called. They keep calling them Fujikoma here. I'm not sure if that's like a mistranslation on somebody's part or if it's a different type. Oh, I can't see. Okay. Going up. Hopefully. Music here is kind of neat. Oh, in these tight spaces, I could actually do the first person. It is, I don't know. Maybe it's not as desirable because I can't really peek around corners that well. But, I don't know. There's something about it where I feel like I have a little bit more control. Go back this way. I also feel like I'm kind of straining my hand a little bit. I am pushing hard on the D-pad. Get out of here. Ooh, that does kind of suck though. If I'm sticking to like a flat platform, it's not bad being in first person view mode, but if I'm like jumping up on the walls and stuff, not that great. Energy pack. Okay, where am I going? This way. I really wish I could use the analog stick though. Can I? No. Oh, I can! Shit. Ah, not too shabby. Now my hand won't be so cramped. This is a good track. This is a good track. I like it. This might be my favorite track so far. Oh shit! Ah, I knew. I should have cleared the corners. Clear those corners, rookie. This looks like a Windows screensaver. Oh shit. Oh, he came out on his own. I thought he'd just stay in there. Stay in your closet. Okay, I actually want to go back this way because I feel like I sort of missed out on something, maybe. Oh, look. Oh, I think these guys just respawned, actually. I guess enemies just respawn everywhere. Kinda sucks. Not gonna lie. I feel like the frame rate is faster. What the hell happened? I feel like it's 60 now. I think this is the way we need to go. Oh shit. All these guys respawned. Damn it. And unlike those little tanks, they can shoot on the ceiling, I should say. Oh, elevator. I need to do hand exercises. Make sure they don't cramp up all the way. What the hell? I don't think that did much of anything. I tried to use the grenade. I put it right in their faces. I think it did a little more that time, but not much. I am having trouble hitting them just with the regular gun, so as much as I don't want to, I think I do need to use the lock-on missiles. Having a bit of a range issue, though. I try to lock on, and then they get right out of range. The room looks tight. You'd think it wouldn't be falling out as much. It's like it's just enough. Oh man, they got blades. These are like armored cores. I had a good little string of machine guns on him. Hey, one down. This guy's using some new form of weaponry. I'll try to get up on the ceiling. Don't know if it'll work up here. Oh well. Well, he's firing missiles, but it doesn't look like the spread thing is working for him. I am having a bit of more of an issue locking onto him, though. I was already having an issue to begin with, but this is a little bit worse. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. We did it, team! Push up from the bottom.
All units, target is on the top floor. Go get him, guys.
There it is. Target acquired.
Bateau, what's wrong?
Sam is gone. Oh, the emote? Yeah, I took it off.
Target is inaccessible.
We finished Splinter Cell.
Route attack to the slope.
There's no reason to keep him around.
Major, I've been hit too. It's impossible to move forward.
Rookie, try to reach the top floor through the air duct.
I did not like that emote. I don't know, maybe if I can like redo it or something. Figure out another way to draw it. I'm not too sure. Oh, I think there was something behind me. I don't know what it was though. I'm just gonna press on. Ooh. I think it's the track that they used in the intro video. It's gonna open up. Well, we've got one more, potentially two more Prince of Persia games, but I don't know how to incorporate I Stand Alone into that. Godsmack isn't really something you can visualize. Unless it's just the prince standing. I guess it could just be the prince standing alone. That's kind of a lame... a lame concept, though, I think. It'd be just like a silhouette of a man. I have a jam emote. I've got Parappa and I've got Shantae. I did not make those though. I just grabbed those from pre-existing gifts. So, I mean, I could maybe do something. Just don't know what. It's back with the way we came. Get me off. Get out of here. Oh, items. Actually, there's a whole slew of items here. What is this? And that's just Sagegasm, though. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, geez, what was that? Oh, there's a little gun up there. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Oh, no, that was the thing that was, like, dropping missiles. Oh, jeez. I was thinking of saving that health, but I think I'm actually going to go grab it. It wasn't that much, yeah. Okay, they give me another one. That's nice of them. We just entered into hell, though. I didn't lose all the health I regained back, but I lost a chunk of it. Is the Tachi moving? Oh, no, he isn't. It almost felt like he was sliding while going forward. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe I could just slide up there. Actually, I probably should do this if I'm doing that. You really can't even see all that well. Oh, no! Okay, going back to this. I do have a number of animated emote slots. I've considered even just making static emotes and just putting them in the animated emote slot just to like sort of make up for it, but I can't really think of anything that needs to be up right now, so I haven't done it yet. However, yeah, I mean, there's potential to do more animated stuff. Animation's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's whatever. Something simple, probably not going to be too bad. 2 or 3 frames. Sure, we could find an easy loop. I mean, I got that my favorite one I've got is that Link one, and that one is just me flipping the portrait from side to side. I think it works wonderfully. No animation involved whatsoever. Yeah, that one. Wait. I feel like there's something behind me, too. I don't think there is, though. I definitely need more health. A little bit wary about what might be coming next. Oh. Oh, we're progressing through the level. It's probably a boss. Oh, yeah. This looks like another Armored Core boss. Hopefully I didn't waste that. I just decided I was going to use all 3, though. Oh, man, because I just did not have a whole lot of health. But, yeah, it's looking a little rough. We might lose another one. We actually have been doing pretty good. I haven't lost a level in a minute. Is something back there? Is he standing on something? Oh, no. I think that was just like a visual effect. He's lowish on health. I don't know what he's doing though. He's kind of like sitting in that corner. What the hell's going on? Okay, here we go. He's not dead. Oh, there it goes. Oh, he turned into a moth. What the hell? I thought this might help me out more, but I don't think it is. I am almost dead. Oh, thank God. Yeah, we did it. The streak continues. Oh. Yeah, it was close. It was close. I did not go in with that much HP. We weren't quite halfway down, but we were just like a little bit over half.
There's no time to knock out that.
I had to play the range game on that one. I think flipping to the ceiling was probably the best course of action there, though.
Much from here while the enemy's on the top floor.
Same here. If we only had 5 more minutes.
Well, rookie, you're all we have left. Make your way out of the construction site, get up to the top floor, and stop the target. Don't blow it.
Good luck, kid. Shoot a few rounds for me, okay?
Watch your back and don't let.
I'll shoot more than a few.
Take care of business and make it personal. Go.
Go, go, go. Oh, get out of here. Where are you? I refused to lock onto it, but it was still like pursuing me. Just like bitch slapped my missiles out of the way. What was that? Nice. Oh, that's what it does. Just like scatters fire everywhere. Give me that, give me that. It's a nice track. Apparently this game had a full dedicated soundtrack release, which I thought was kind of interesting. You didn't see a lot of that back in the day. Every once in a while you might get a game when they started doing CD-ROM format, where you could plug it into a CD player and you could listen to a couple tracks. Usually it was like half and half, whether it was going to be like a track or like some kind of message or something like that. Sometimes it'd just be like a gag. Like I think Shenmue or something wasn't like a soundtrack, but it was like the characters talking to you. Sometimes you get like a Sega CD and it would be like a warning. It'd be like, warning, you will break your game if you continue to play it. It's like, oh, okay. Never mind then. But every once in a while you'd get like a soundtrack on the CD-ROM. You could play a couple tracks on it. I feel like that was slightly more common with PC. I remember having a lot of PC games where I'd plug it in and then you'd see like a file open up and it'd be like a few tracks from the game or something. But yeah, it had its own individual soundtrack release, which was kind of neat. There's also an art book that is tied to this game as well, which I think would be pretty cool. I'd like to see that. I sort of collect art books a little bit. It'd be neat to get a hold of that, but I bet you it's pretty rare at this point. I've gotten some for a few games that are kind of on the older side, though. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I didn't know you could just fall off like that. I didn't press jump. I just kind of like slid off. Oh, well. I can't believe it after all that. Holy shit. The streak has ended. Yeah. I blame the level design. We had so many close calls at the boss battles and everything, and that's what gets us. Me just sliding off the edge because I didn't know that there was a range like that. I mean, it's a Tachikoma. So far from what we've seen, he's able just to stick to any surface, so I don't know why he wouldn't just be able to stick to the surface there. But alright, I guess it was just extra slippery. Gotta watch where you're going. Shit. Giant red cowboy hat with guns. Maybe to you. I can't actually turn the camera or anything, so you can't really see it from the front, but you can see it in the cutscenes. It's even got a little happy face on it. I know that there's some items back there, but avoid those for right now so I can clear this out and then backtrack and get all the items. Oh, there's a medium health. Okay. Didn't even realize that last time. Oh shit, the guys respawned already. Wow. I haven't gotten a good grip of what constitutes a respawn. I don't know if it's like a distance thing or a time thing. I'm thinking it's a distance thing though. Did not move that far, but I guess it might have just been far enough. But yeah, there's been a couple instances where I've gotten a art book for a video game near the time of its release, or something along those lines. Some of them are actually not, you know, even if they're on the older side, they're not too hard to get a hold of. I got the Final Fantasy VIII Ultimania last year after I beat the game, kind of as like a commemorative thing for me beating it, finally. And that's not really an art book. It does contain art in it, but it's more like a game guide. But, yeah, it's like that one came out, I don't think exactly, oh shit, I did it again. I was trying to see, like, is there like an edge or something I can lean onto? That's the problem. I didn't know that it was like that tight. I didn't even realize it the first time around. That sucks. Oh, well. Try it again. But anyway, yeah. That one was on the older side. Because I think it came out about maybe like 99, 2000-ish, if at the latest. And I got that off of eBay for, I think, less than 30 bucks. I might have gotten it for like 20 something. So I felt like that was pretty good. After I beat Okami a couple years ago, there was an art book in Japanese that came out around the time of its release. And I snagged that one. That one was probably a little more expensive. I want to say I paid more, something around the lines of like $50, $60. It's also, I mean, maybe not page-wise, because that Ultimania guide is like really, really thick. It's like as thick as a Bible. It's crazy. But it does cover the entire game. It's got a bestiary and game guide coverage and all that kind of stuff. But the art book is like just bigger prints. It's like bigger pages and everything. Just in the length and width, it's probably like twice the size. But that one wasn't too hard to get. I managed to snag that one. And you know, how old is Okami? Didn't that game come out like 2007, something like that? It's like I got that one pretty cheap, I think. Was it 06? Yeah, somewhere around there. And And again, I think when these books and stuff come out, they're kind of in and around the date of when the game releases, but maybe not like exactly. So I would say maybe just like a year after the fact at most. Where is it that you're supposed to go? I'm not going to slide around too much. I'm going to be sort of careful about this. I don't know. Okay, do not touch the yellow thing. Go here? Okay, here we go. That's where you're supposed to go. Oh, so clear, so simple. Damn it, guys, the mines, really? I was like, the weird shaped helicopter, if it is a helicopter, I forgot we were upside down. Grenade. Oh, wait, I'm maxed out. Zoom in a little bit. Oh shit, what do we got going on here? Can I walk down on that? I think so far the yellow has signified what we cannot go off of. Do I have to jump on that? No way. Hold on. No. There's got to be something else. Oh, that sucks. I do not want to do platforming in a Tachikoma. That just goes back to where we were. I don't think there's anything on the other side. It looks like there's another, like, yellow thing blocking us there. That's where we came from. All right, I think we got to do it. Ooh, that's rough. I would hope that if I just hold down forward on the jump button, that'll get us there. I don't even know if I should, like, jump from here. I think I maybe should jump on this thing. Oh my lord. I hate this. Where do I go from here? Oh my god. Oh, I hated that. Oh. Stop, stop. Stop it! Alright. I feel like I got lucky on that last one. I think we managed to get the other ones, because I feel like there was a... Like, when you jump right off the edge, I feel like there's enough leeway where, you know, you kind of make it even if you're a little bit short. But that last one was... I don't know, what the hell? Like... I almost feel like there wasn't anything else I could have done, but, like, you really had to be on it. I don't know if I could have, like, leaned in a little further outside the edge or what. What is this? Can I go? Okay. We know we can jump from one platform to the other. I've done it in one of the buildings. I don't know if I could do it from here, though. Like, I don't know if I need to be up on the roof. That seems a little bit far. You don't get any momentum boosts by... Oh, jeez. I don't know if I can make that. That's a little rough. Like, I might actually have to jump from up here, but I feel like that sort of docks my jumping ability too. Oh my god, just enough. Holy shit. If I wasn't up as high as I was, we would not have made it. I was even just like a little bit lower. This game's getting demanding, I see. Oh shit. There were mines there. I did not realize. Feeling like that human from Ghost in the Shell. Which one? There's a medium health kit up there. There it is. Alright, elevator. Another armored core. Oh, shit. Shit, this looks like that mech from that police mech game. What the hell was that game? It was on PlayStation as well. What are you doing? We have a pretty big platform to work with, but I don't want to, like, chance it. He smacked me pretty hard at the end there, but I got him. Probably. It's been a minute since... what the hell is this? It's been a minute since I've read anything Ghost in the Shell related, though. Running out the clock on this. I like put my hands away. I'm like, oh, I'm done. Okay. Great. Oh my god, he's gonna die. Oh no, he clamped onto the side. Well, why couldn't I do that before? Why did I get a fission mailed earlier?
Say that this whole thing was because of a defect in Megatech's reactor?
You see, Sawamura planned to collect bribes from Megatech's development section in exchange for covering up the problem.
So that blast thing was supposed to look like terrorism.
Yeah, but then Zebra stepped into the picture. His scheme was to take over the reactor and extort money from Sawamura.
Everyone wants a piece. It's all greed.
He went too far when he notified Section 9 and claimed responsibility.
And ever since it all started, I've lost several nights of sleep.
I had no idea you were such a sensitive fella.
Well, at least it was a good training exercise for the rookie. You've got a good head on your shoulders, but you shouldn't rely so much on the Fujikomas for protection. You'll catch on with practice.
She's strict.
She's sounding more like Chief Aramaki.
Someone's talking about me.
Okay, let's begin drop training, shall we?
I guess we shall. Is that it? Did we beat a game in like 2 hours? Son of a bitch. Let me see what the average on how long to beat is. Yep, 2 hours. That's the average. Was that cutscene played at 1.25? What do you mean? Sounded like it was faster than normal. Oh, I got you. You mean this playback speed? I don't know. Yeah, it could have been the direction because they actually dubbed it. Obviously, since this is a Japanese original. So it might have been that they were just trying to keep in sync with the animation, so they just had to talk really fast. I mean, that was a thing that happened back in the day. These days, they're a little bit more conscientious of that, and I feel like they either make, you know, some type of way out to kind of get around dubbing, since it's a lot more common, but I don't know. Oh, I got no clue. Well, that was it. That was Ghost in the Shell. Not a very long game, but it was fun. And again, it was a little bit on the challenging side. I guess the real challenge would be to try and get through the entire game without dying. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a lot of money if you buy a physical copy. I think I bought this pretty cheap, you know, for when I did. I mean, I did not buy it new or anything like that. It was probably like $50-$60 when it was new. New games for PlayStation were like 50, but sometimes, I don't know, I feel like sometimes when you had like those foreign games, they were always commanding higher prices. Like Super Mario RPG, I mean, that's just Squaresoft, but that one was always like $80, like new in store. I never knew why it was so much money, but I always sort of wanted it because it was so pricey. I knew I could never get it though. I could never convince my parents to get me that. So I just had to buy it myself when the time came. But yeah, no, I don't know. I never saw this in stores. It was never in the Walmarts I shopped at. But I bought it, I think, for maybe about $50 or something. I'm pretty sure I got this at the local game shop I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. I might have even said I bought it at that game shop or that game store, I'm pretty sure. Old Gamers Anonymous. But yeah, I got it for a decent deal. Oh no, you know what? I got this one on eBay, I think. I was looking for it. I think they had it for sale at the game store. I remember having to tell a friend about it because he was interested in buying it, but I'm pretty sure I bought this on eBay. But I got it for a decent deal. I do think it goes for a little higher than what I bought it for originally. Let's see. Let's take a look on the old Game Eye. Game Eye, tell me what wonders you hold. I see a bunch of PlayStation games that are just like way up there, but from the ones I own, but not Ghost in the Shell. Maybe it's still low. I don't see it. Let me actually use the search function instead of just assuming. Oh, what? Apparently I don't have it logged in. I don't have it logged in Game Eye. That's crazy. I'll manually select it then. Get to enjoy the opening cutscene again. See Major Kusanagi in all of her skin-tight suit glory. Oh no, it has increased in price significantly. Holy shit. This is a nice Christian game, yeah, clearly. Look at this one. $200 complete in box, so that's quadruple the price I paid for it. I paid 50. I paid 50 when I first bought this. Pretty sure I got it off of eBay. Pretty dang cheap, apparently. It's not going for that much back in the day. So, Yeah, quite expensive. I would say that if you're interested in playing it, emulate. Yeah, don't get the physical version. That's a lot of money. I saw 80 and I'm like, well, that's not too much. That's not too much higher than what I paid for it. But 80 was loose, like disc only. $200 on average. So it's quite a significant price increase for a 2-hour game. Yeah, there's other things you could do. You could look at your ranking score, and there's a memory card involved. Oh, you know what? We never... Oh, okay, no, there was no save file. I was like, I never actually checked to see if there was any data on here. We just picked it up and started playing the game. And that's it. Yeah, you get the little training sequence. Then you can replay missions, I guess, to get a better score. Again, I think the goal would probably be to just try to go through the game as long as possible without dying. I think I got a decent score though, right? Yeah. I did not put a name to it, unfortunately. But 476,800 points, not too bad. Actually, that second one, that might have actually been the one on our longer stretch before we just started dying over and over again. That last level was a little bit bullshit. I mean, it was the last level, but there was like the, doing shit that you've never had to do before. I guess potentially you could have gone through and on some of the previous levels and just like hopped around and stuff, which I sort of was doing, which is why I knew like you could do things like hop from the side of a building down to another building. But yeah, that was kind of rough. Yeah, they put you through your paces at the end there. I will say though, that final boss was not terrible. The boss was actually fairly forgiving. Some of the bosses are a little bit rough. I'd say that one in the sewers was like one of the hardest ones we had to do. And then the one on the boat, that one sucked. That was the one we had to do the most. And I feel like I got lucky. Is there a music room? I don't know. Probably not. There were a lot of things in the options. 3D effect stereo. What's the difference? Like, I know what that means in like today's language, but I doubt that they had that technology back in the day. Oh yeah, there's like mission config and it just says on or off. What does that mean? You could replay movies, but there's like, we're missing movies? Huh? How do we get to like other, what? Where's all the other cutscenes? Oh, a mystery. Hold on, let's watch some of these.
A military arms depot was raided 2 days ago and the thief was caught on camera. Codename.
Let me take a look real quick.
The stolen goods and the weapons were the same.
Hey, I know him. He's a mercenary who made an illegal fortune in Burundi. But I thought he changed his identity.
These are files from Section 6.
Our support chopper's on the way?
P-203 is due in 4 minutes.
I've got something here, Chief. This is real weird.
It seems the Energy Ministry's interested in Zebra 27's files.
We'll stay on that and see what else you can find out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the mercenary caused a big shakeup over in South Africa.
I'm getting the picture now.
Break time's over. Let's go get him. Okay, rookie, don't fall behind.
I mean, okay, it says that like you get on different cutscenes based on like your training. I guess I did training 4. Maybe these are all, because that would account for this then. So are these all just like training related? I guess I could try training again. Maybe I could do a little bit better since we played through the entirety of the game. What if I just like didn't do anything? Let's try that. It only takes a minute. I will walk around at a brisk pace without shooting. The training music is nice. Familiarize myself with the locale. No. Who's that? Somebody's talking. I wonder if we could just, like, die. I wonder if that constitutes, like, a cutscene. Alright. We got almost nothing.
You'll have to prove to us that you've got some guts.
Okay. Good enough. Ah, Desolate, you missed it because I beat the entire game and now we're just trying to figure out how to lock the rest of the cutscenes. Where were those? That was in the options, wasn't it? Movie replay. Did we get another one? I think that was the same one, regardless of the score I got. Like, I actually finished it and I think we got the same thing. That is OG Kusanagi. Yeah, they're coming out with a new anime series, I think, for Ghost in the Shell, and it actually harkens back to kind of the older, you know, the original appearance from the manga. And, it's like, this one had it before that, with their little animated cutscenes. You did miss it. Let me try dying and see if that does anything. Maybe she'll be even angrier. I wonder, like, is it a reward, though, if you get more, points? Maybe she'll just, like, start stripping off more clothing like Samus. Based on the score that you get. It would be, depending. We can make up these scenarios in our head, but we cannot confirm until we actually get through with it. Alright. Actively dying. Let's see if this gets us another cutscene.
Don't try to stop me. I'm doing this operation. Get out of my way. Let go of me, I say, please.
Doctor!
Okay. You're just in a hospital bed. Well, that actually got us an F. $3 million of taxpayer money down the drain. Kusanagi, the invisible stripper. Grab the lube for the invisible stripper. You can't see her, but the idea is they linger in the mind. Alright, so dying did get us another one. Let's see, let's keep doing it. We could do something a little bit better. Hey, what's up, Daler? That is product number 9. Which I have, and I thought about streaming, but it's really, really hard. I've beaten it, it's just really, really hard. And I kind of wanted to do it with, like, the most risque looking outfit, and you have to, like, beat the game on, like, an extreme amount of difficulty in order to do that. So I said maybe if I could do that, but it is hard to do. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Oh, we did it. Get me in there. Oh, wait. Oh, it keeps going. Oh, no wonder. No wonder I got such a shitty score before. I also want to be able to see what you're doing, but be able to see it in my mind's eye. I'd rather not. Not worth it. But I did beat it. Oh. That game, it is, I mean... Yeah, you're talking about to unlock that one costume. It's easier in the original version. I was taking a look because I was looking at a guide to how to do it, and I'm like, oh, I bet you I could do that. You had to beat like all the side missions, and it wasn't within a particular amount of time or anything, and then just beat the game once, and then you get the ultra risque outfit. But it turns out I was following a guide for like the original Japanese version, and the American version is like 10 times harder. You have to like beat it on hard within like a 3-hour time limit or something like that and get like X amount of points. So I'm like, holy shit. So I will say it's not super difficult once you unlock a certain ability, but before that, because you can't like hold down the shoot button and shoot, you have to tap it. And if you want to clear rooms proficiently, you have to like really tap really hard. And it is a bit straining. So it's like when you're doing that for the first, I don't know, 3-4 levels or something like that, it's a little bit rough. And then you can unlock just like the hold to shoot button, which is the one where she starts swaying her hips like that. That's after you unlock the just hold to shoot. And then once you get that, then the game is like 10 times easier because you don't have to constantly keep tapping the damn button. But before that, yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. And you have to like, you know, be fairly good with dodging the enemies and stuff like that. And it's like there's a certain point where it gets a lot easier, but you do have to go through quite a amount of pain before then. Literally. Stay off eBay, it's like crack. I know, I used to be there. These days I'm not as opposed to just emulating games. In fact, I might prefer it in some circumstances just because I like the idea of retro achievements since I took a look at that. So I'm not as much onto it, but I still have a lot of games that I've already bought, such as this one that I want to get through. Yeah, I'm glad I'm getting through them finally. It's a GameCube exclusive. That's actually one of the Capcom 6, was it? It's one of Capcom's launch games that they made exclusively for the GameCube. Eventually, a lot of them ended up getting ported. I think all of them did, actually. Except for Product Number 9. Product Number 9 and the one they never made, the Phoenix game. Let's proceed to the next area, but I don't know where that is. Yeah, but is it 5 because... Okay, what was it then? It's Product Number 9, Beautiful Joe, Resident Evil 4, Killer 7, and the Phoenix game. Okay, that is 5. All right, you got me. I don't know where the exit is, so we'll just have to settle for that. Let's see, what do we get?
We did it! We did it! We're covered with injuries and racking up experience! Promotion!
Yay!
Promotions! Promotions! Promotions!
Oh. We did not see Major Kusanagi in a bathing suit. I'm a little let down. There's gotta be one after that though, right? Hold on. Oh, where would that be? Oh yeah, it's such a weird thing to just be in the options. Oh, that was literally just the next one up. So there's, holy shit. There's 5 more after that, and then there's 2 in between. The worst possible one you can get, and then just like bare minimum. It did seem like there were more areas. Maybe. I don't know. I'll give it another try. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Hold that thought. Hold it. Hold it. Gotta keep beating it. Till it is worn thin. I was doing better before. It's the motivation, man. I just have to find out what it's gonna net me. Probably nothing all that great. I could literally just like Google this. And we can be done with it, but what's the fun in that? I sort of want to do it perfect too, but I don't know if that... Okay, yeah, there we go. I don't know if that's going to be worth it. little more time. You want to buy a Sega CD, but they're high and potentially do not work at all. Yeah, there's a big failure rate with them. You can get one of those all-in-ones, but those are expensive. The one that had the capability. It was supposed to be like a portable thing too. Like it's designed to be portable, but there's no actual way you can play it portably, as far as I can tell. But it's the one that combines the Sega CD. It looks like a Walkman though, but it combines the Sega CD and a 32X and a regular Sega Genesis. I forget what they call that though. Last time I looked though, it was like super expensive. CDX, is that what they called it? Yeah. Could buy a damn car instead. I saw one for like $150. I swear. I should have pulled the trigger on it. It probably wouldn't have even been worth it. It said it worked, so I'm assuming that it did. But, yeah, I saw one for like $150 and I'm like, it's a little pricey. I did not know how much more expensive they'd end up getting though. It's crazy. I think I did see a refurbished one and somebody was asking like a full $1,000 for it. Shit. I'm dying on this one without even trying. You blew it! I did. Wish I didn't. You can never tell with these things though. Sometimes it's like, I bet you that'll be cheaper eventually. I will say that like COVID and whatever did ruin quite a bit of things. It didn't used to be this way, man. It used to be that you could just like get a collectible and not have to worry about it. Not have to worry about it being an extreme price down the line. You could wait on these things. They'd come down in price and they didn't end up selling. It's like after the collector market blew up, then that just was all out the window. Oh shit, these guys shoot. COVID ruined a lot of things, in particular my collector hobby. That's the most egregious thing. Get out of here. Oh. Time extension. COVID ending ruined your love for social distancing. You didn't know it was something you loved until they introduced it to you. Yeah, I've never been a terribly up close and personal with the general public kind of person myself either. What the hell? Although it was a pain in the ass, just like going to the store and everything and like having lines be 10 times longer than they actually were. Just because of that shit. Okay, we gotta bounce as soon as this one's over. I can't perfect this one. God, I'm gonna die. Look, man, it's the law. Is that it? Oh, we did it. Training complete. If that was it, it might not be too bad to do every room perfect. You just have to know where to look.
Well, I suppose you're average. In a real combat situation, you'll have to put out extra.
I mean, she technically was wearing a little bit less. No. We beat the full game, Daler. This is just extra because I noticed that there was a shitload of cutscenes we were missing, and I was wondering where the hell are those cutscenes. I think they're all tied to training mode. But no, I beat the game already. Which one was that? That was literally the next one up. Yay! We're working our way down numerically. I'll give it one more try. I'll see if I can do a perfect for each room. If I can't do it, then, oh, tank shooter, yeah. 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 This game was produced directly from Sony. I don't know who the hell the development company is. They're just like some no-name group, I think, that Sony just like hired. They might have been... My guess is that they were a... just like an in-house team that Sony had. But there's like literally no information on them. It's been on your radar. It's fun. It's not... It was a lot cheaper back in the day, let me tell you that. I bought this game for $50. I just took a look at GameEye and it's up to $200, complete in box. A lot more expensive than it was just a handful of years ago. It's that damn COVID, I'm telling you. Secret, keep it safe. Oh, shit, I got turned around. No! I messed it up! I wonder if my friend got it. I was talking about it earlier. I thought I almost got this one at my local game store, but I didn't. I got this one on eBay. For $50, and I had a friend that was looking for it, and they actually had it at the local game store I shop at, and I told my friend about it. I think they were charging a little bit more than what I paid. It was probably like in the $60-$70 range, and I was like, they got it, man, if you want to grab it, it's here. And he was like, oh yeah, I'll think about it, you know, thanks for letting me know. I don't know if he actually nabbed it though. If he didn't, he still wanted it. He'd be paying through the nose. Oh shit. Anything on the top? I forget. I don't think so. Ow! Where are... What? Where are these? Shit, we're gonna lose it. Oh, he is talking about flowers. I could have sworn. I was like, did he just say what flower would you want to be? He did. You bought a Game Shark for PS1. You wonder what some of these codes today can do. I mean, the good thing about a Game Shark is you don't need like any specific one to implement the codes. You know, as long as it has a manual code implementation, you can just do whatever the hell you want from the great catalog of codes that people have amassed over the years. It's just the handy thing was if you got the later versions, you get the ones that were already cataloged for the most part, or at least the ones that you'd want. I bought one a while back so I could play Japanese games, region games on my PlayStation. I got Sexy Parodius a long time ago, and I had no means of actually playing it because I couldn't play it on the PS3. And you could play it on the PlayStation 1, but you needed a bypass for it, which the Game Shark was able to do. Oh shit. I don't think we're gonna make it. Might have to ditch this one. We might get a slightly higher score, but I don't know. Remember playing Final Fantasy VII, walking around as any character and bringing Aeris back? Even having Sephiroth in the group. Yeah, that was cool. Because they had the battle data for him because of the flashback sequence, so you could like just put him into the main game. It's crazy. We're gonna have to ditch it. They don't give you a time for beating enemies. shame I can't go back to that one room. Nibelheim or Nibelheim.
Well,
Son of a
I
bitch.
suppose you're average. In a real combat situation, you'll have to put out extra.
Son of a bitch. I thought I did a lot better that time around. We did flub it on the end for the timing thing, though. They probably do grade you on the amount of time and damage that you take, though. I flubbed it in 2 spots. The early spot where I sort of like got caught up on a wall, and then that one with the big towers. I did not know where the enemies were. They were up near the top. I will try it one more time. I want to see if I can get it. Aeon Flux? Oof. If there was, it was probably for the PS2. That was an MTV era thing. I don't know that it would have been on PlayStation 1. I feel like I do remember, like maybe around the time that god-awful live-action movie came out. There's that Oni game that Rockstar made. Everybody always gets that mixed up with a lot of stuff like Ghost in the Shell and Aeon Flux. Never played that though. I don't know if it's actually quality or not. Reign the Conqueror flashbacks. I think I know what that is, Akuma. Get away from me. Which flower would you bear? The petunia. Okay. 2 down at the bottom, 1 in the middle, 2 at the top. Go to the side, there's 2. It's fun. It is a little hard to control. You played Armored Core, right, Taylor? I think you said your brother was into those games. It plays like Armored Core, so you have to do a lot of like using the bumpers to sidle left and right. So if you can get that down, it's not too bad. But you have to be used to that control scheme. And the main missions have a lot more variety to them. I'm just doing the training mission over and over again to see if I can unlock those cutscenes. Basically it. What did I miss? Once again, I missed something and I have no clue where it is. Oh, yes, Sly Devil. I'm playing it off of a PS2. My original PlayStation no longer works. I tried to clean the optical laser one time and it just completely ruined it. Using a DualShock 2 and playing it off the PS2. You were into Armored Core? Your bro was all about... Oh, okay. Never mind. I had it mixed up then. Well, then you should have no problem with this one. It's more linear, kind of more arcadey than Armored Core was, because Armored Core was kind of like simulator-ish, since you had all like the part buying stuff. You don't have to do that in this game. It's literally just... You can do more than the machine guns, too. There are grenades. It's kind of like using a bomb in Star Fox. Grenades, and then if you hold down the fire button, you have lock-on missiles. Other than that, I think our time-wise is a lot worse. It's like Batman Arkham Knight, a little bit. I'd say it's more fun than Arkham Knight. I was not crazy about those sequences. They weren't bad per se. They weren't great. It felt a little out of place in a Batman game. These weird like mech tank missions. There's one up there. Oh shit, we're not gonna make it. I mean, I can make it to the boss. I just can't. I can't complete it. Well, maybe I can. I got stuck. I got stuck. That's totally what I think of when I think about Batman. A free-range tank. All right. We saw that one already. All right, damn it. One more time. I got caught up again. I thought, okay, I'm not gonna mess it up this time. I got stuck on the damn tower thing again because I did not know where one of the enemies was. Pain in my ass. Hey, the Lego games, but that new one looks sexy. There's a new Lego Batman? I did not know that. I don't mind the Lego games. I think they're more fun co-op. I don't think they're as cool solo. I've been meaning to kind of play that Indiana Jones one. That one's not too bad. And like the full one too. That was on 7th gen platforms. I had the original release when it came out on PlayStation 2. And then the second one that came out had Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and it just like revamped the levels altogether. So I'm like, shit. I didn't think I should have bought it at the time, but I think I changed my mind on that. Relatively recently too. I bought it within the past couple of years. That looks like Arkham. I was not aware. Take a look at it. Yeah, that could be fun though. Just like a kind of like an open world type deal. Okay, make sure I get both these bastards. Whee! Perfect. Wonderful. I gotta say though, once the Legos started talking in non-Lego speak, I lost a lot of interest. I felt like it lost its charm by that point. I'm like, well, now it just should be like a regular game. I will say I bought the Star Wars one. It ended up being that great. I wasn't terribly impressed, but I had kind of fun with it. I played through all the prequel ones. I did hear that the prequel ones sucked though, unfortunately. It's like they put the least amount of effort in the prequel versions of the Lego games. And that the original trilogy, and regrettably the sequel trilogy as well, had most of the work put into it. So it's kind of a shame, but I never gave the other ones a try. I bet you they probably would be better. It was kind of cool though, because they were kind of like open world element type games, and they did have like big open spots, like you could walk around Mos Espa and Coruscant and all that, and there was a lot of little mini game type stuff to do, fly ships around. So I thought that aspect of it was cool, but like, I don't know. At the same time, I felt like there also wasn't like a ton of substance. So it sort of killed my enjoyment. Just a tad. But not terrible. Not terrible. I do think that the originals were a little bit more fun though. The original Star Wars Lego game. I heard a lot of people singing the praises of that Clone Wars one before, too. I don't know if there's anything to that. Shit. Oh, we got perfect. I forgot to pick up one of the grenades, so this is going to take a little longer. little bit of damage too, because he's not really centralized. Oh, they grade you on hit rate too. I didn't even notice that. I should have probably looked at the UI a little bit better. You still got a B. God damn it. Shit. After all that, perfecting all the levels and stuff.
Well, I suppose you're average. In a real combat situation, you'll have to put out extra.
Just pretend instead of combat she said sexual. And it would change the whole meaning. I suppose you're average. Alright, let me look. Hold on. Let's take a little look here. Let's take a little look there. There's got to be a... combat and sexual the same thing. Well, welcome in, Kristen. Yeah, you might be right about that. Sometimes it feels like you're fighting for your dang old life. There has to be a Ghost in the Shell PS1 cutscene compilation. Average is the best compliment I've ever received from a woman. We can just watch the intro video again. I know everybody loves it. Oh, I see it. I watched that after I finished up the stream, Daler, the new Lego Batman. Alright, hold on. I got it. Just make sure they don't, like, put anything weird in there. Ew. It's like, the frame rate is all weird on it. I was wondering, Daler, you brought that up. I was wondering if that was like by choice or because he's like landed on this instead. So I'm like, did you not have an option? Did they sell out? Like what happened? I don't know if that was like that's all they got or if that was like I got this instead. Okay, never mind. I don't like the one that I found because it like did something to the frame rate. It looks like super ugly. We're gonna look for another one. Hold on. Let me just get rid of that. Let's do that. I don't know. I don't want to know. Yeah, I think I'd take Parasite Eve over Build a Zoo though. I mean, it did. Okay, listen. On the front cover, it did say it had the Dino Island DLC. Sometimes that's hard to pass up. So, I get it. I only saw 1 or 2 episodes of Ghost in the Shell. Are the spider bots supposed to be blue or red in-game for a reason? I was wondering that too because I thought they called them Tachikoma. I remember them being called Tachikoma and they keep calling them Fujikoma in this game. So I don't know if they're like something different or what. I think I found it. It's not great looking, but I think it's like better than some of these other ones. I have it too. It's on my shelf right behind me. I could just pull it out myself, but I don't want to. Let's see. Let's do. That real quick. Oh wait, I actually do need the controls. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna start. Let's see. We're gonna start after the other ones. So there's that. The Tachikoma is... Hold on, I think this is like askew. Okay. Thanks. Taking big sippy. It's also stretched to 16:9. There's nothing I can do about that, so apologies. Some people just love capturing 4:3 games in 16:9. They cannot help themselves. Okay, so far these are all the ones that we've seen already. Here we go. Okay. These are really lame. Oh, here it is, the bikini. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's it. That's what we would have gotten had I perfected this damn training mode all the way. That's what we were missing. Oh, it's a damn shame I didn't actually do it. A load of horse shit. Oh. You know, I think it was better in our imaginations, had we not actually known what it was. I was like, you know, every advancement you get, Major has less clothing. Until she's just in a bikini on the beach praising you. You're on a vacation with her. I mean, I guess you were like at some sort of formal dinner or something at the end there, so that's nice, right? Standalone Complex makes these characters feel so odd. Yeah, the original was, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know much about Standalone Complex. I've only ever experienced the original comic. That's it. So, you know, I feel like it's kind of in line with that, but I don't know anything about anything that came out after the fact. So whatever Standalone Complex did, I always got the feeling, because it felt like the original was, you know, serious. It had serious moments. It dealt with serious things, but it was also kind of like goofy a little bit. It had its like lighthearted moments, and the characters weren't always, you know, straight-laced or whatever. But I always got the impression that a lot of the later Ghost in the Shell stuff was like a lot more strict. It always felt a lot more serious. I don't know. You know, that's just the impression I get from the little I've seen. But it could just be because I'm seeing like just little snippets of stuff. I've got no clue. But anyway, we did it! Yay! And we can go back and play all the missions. There's only 12 of them. And then the trading mode. I think that's it, though. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else we can do. The only reason we even were looking at the cutscenes in the first place, it did give us more of a reason to play through more of the game, but we were trying to see if there was like a jukebox mode or something like that. Which I don't think there is. I don't even know what any of this means. Like, mission config on or off? Does that just make it so you don't play any missions, or what? I don't understand. I don't know what that means. Movie config, I guess that just means it doesn't play the movies when you're playing through the missions. I guess if you just want the strictest, like, playthrough possible, maybe if you're like a speedrunner, I don't know, they might have had, like, foresight for that, and you just want to play through the game without any, like, faffing about with any of the animated cutscenes, you could just turn those off. Interesting that they give you the option for it, but, you know, a couple different control schemes. Oh, look, you can have it on the face buttons, or you can slide to the left or right. That's interesting. I was like, if you could do that and you could actually have one of the bumpers be like the shoot button, that might not actually be too bad. But it doesn't look like it's that. I don't know. I felt the way I was playing it was perfectly fine, but I have played every PlayStation Armored Core, so I guess I might just be used to that kind of control scheme. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, I think it was fine for what it was. But anyway, I think that's it we could do for Ghost in the Shell. Not too much else to look at here. So we'll put a kibosh in that. What are we gonna do now? Standalone has barely any goofy. It's like CSI levels of serious. Yeah, that's the impression I got. All right. Well, then I guess I was right then. No, we're not gonna do hard drugs. I can either do a couple of runs through like TR and see if I can get some of those achievements, or what time is it? It's about midnight. I don't know. We could do some multiplayer. I have not done any Fortnite of late, so if someone wants to jump in with something like that, I suppose that's an option. Otherwise, I'll probably just jump in for a couple hours or something random. Free for anything. All right. Well, maybe we'll do that then. I haven't done any. I've only ever played maybe like 1 or 2 matches in VR, so I have not put too much time into the old Fortnite. I have been grinding hard on those Tycoon Islands, though. They're even advertising them on the main feed, so they want you to do it. I think I got most of the battle pass unlocked. I just need that last little bit for bugs. I don't really care either, because I just want the free V-Bucks that they've docked. All right. Well, fun game, very short, not tons and tons of content, but good looking game, fun gameplay, good soundtrack. So, I thought it was decent. I wouldn't pay $200 for it. That's my only caveat. But otherwise, I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, let's swap out. We can do a little bit of multiplayer to cap off the night. I'm gonna have to do a BRB though, so I gotta set that up. I gotta change out the capture card stuff. So give me just a sec. I will be right back.